Welcome to Module 3, Lesson 14. Today we're going to be adding fractions and mixed numbers again, but we're going to take advantage of maybe being just a little bit clever to do some mental math to make this easier than it might otherwise be. So right here, I apologize for the pointer, I couldn't resist though. Here we have 1/4 plus 2 2/3 plus 7/4 plus 1/3. And as I look at these numbers, I'm looking for ways to make things easier on myself, and I see 1/4 here, and that's not too easy to combine with this, but it is very easy to add to 7/4. And since the commutative property tells me I can add in any order, that's what I'm going to do. So what I have is 1/4. I'll just kind of write it over here. I would do this in my head, but I'll write it over here. Is 8/4, which is 2. So if I put these two together, I get 2, and then I still have 2 2/3 plus 1/3. And look at this, how convenient that is. I have 2/3 and then 1/3, and of course they make a whole. So 2 2/3 plus 1/3 is going to be 3. So I end up with 2 plus 3 from that big mess above, which of course is 5. And that's the answer to that problem. My next problem's a little trickier, so I'm going to use the Darth Vader red on this one. I have a number I'm starting with, and I want to take away 30 from that number, and I want to take away another 7 1/4 from that number, and I want it to end up being 21 2/3. Now this looks like, where do I start from here? Well, our 5th graders won't be surprised that I'm going to go back to the bar model to kind of give me some guidance. So if I have some unknown quantity here, that's my question mark up here, and I take away 30, here's my 30, I'm going to take that piece away, and then I take away 7 1/4. Here's, I know it's not the scale, but you get the idea. I'm taking away 7 1/4 here, and then I'm going to be left with 21 2/3. So again, I am starting with some unknown quantity. I'm taking away 30. I'm taking away 7 1/4, and I'm left with my answer of 21 2/3. Well, if you look at this, my goodness, that looks like an addition problem to me. So I'm going to take 21, my answer, in 2/3, and I'm going to add to it 7 1/4, and I'm going to add to that 30, and I should get my answer, my question mark. Well, I have, I can easily combine my 21 plus my 7 plus my 30, and I'm going to get 51, 58. So that's equal to 58. And then I'm going to add to that 2/3 and 1/4. Now we'll have to do a little bit of work here with 2/3 and 1/4. 2/3 is the same. My common denominator is going to be 12. And 2/3 is going to be 8/12. That's times 4. And my 1/4 times 3 gives me 12. So I get 3/12. And you put those together and you're going to get 11/12. So my answer is going to be 58 11/12 is what should go in my blank up here. And that's a good way to solve that problem. That's all for today.